I'm going to sit on the floor for this one. I know a lot of you already know me, but I've seen a lot of new people have followed me. And so today, I wanted to take the time to kind of tell you who I am, what I do, and what I'm about. This is me. Well, was me. A long time ago. As you can see, I was a very cute little baby. I always grew up a fat kid. I liked my cake, I liked my food, and my parents used to feed me. I used to eat whatever was given to me. I grew up as a kid being a fat little kid, and although I was young, I'm sure a lot of you can relate. Most kids are chubby. As I went through school, I was always the fat kid. I was always the kid that got last picked in PE, or I was the kid to go in goal for football because I took up most of the goal. And again, sure some of you can relate. The group of friends I had always used to, make up words and pick on me because I was a bigger size. But yes, it did get me down sometimes, but I never used to let it get to the point where it was affecting me. I was happy when I ate, and I didn't really think much of it, as a kid shouldn't. Going through secondary school, here you can see I was big, and this was in December, just before I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. It was a hard time. I just started secondary school. I was in hospital for 2 weeks and then came home for a week. It changed my life. Obviously everything kind of changed, and suddenly the weight just dropped going to this, and it was different. It was really different. I was very skinny going through secondary school. However, because I wasn't used to it, I went back to my eating habits, and unfortunately I put all the weight back on. So coming towards the end of secondary school and going into college, I became the biggest size I ever was at 94 kg. And again, the group I hung around with towards the end of school and going into college weren't the nicest of people. They could be watching this today, and I don't care. It wasn't nice to be around. You still got called names, so it was hard. They started going to the gym, and so I decided I want to try and achieve some of the results they did. Especially at 94 kg, I did want to lose a bit, as I did know I was pretty big, and playing football at the time would be nice if I lost a few pounds to better performance in the sport I was playing. So I went to the gym with them a few times. I started to understand and learn what they were doing, but also I was watching a lot of YouTube videos like Zach Perner, Matt Does Fitness, Lee Hall, all these people that I learned from. From that, it just developed into a passion. That's where I started thinking about becoming a personal trainer. And if you knew me through school, you would never thought of me wanting to be a personal trainer. So it's probably a shock to see the content I'm posting, pretty much how well I've done and how far I've come, which I'm very proud of myself for. I left college with 4 months to go, however still left with 1.5 A-levels, which I was pleased about. I went to the fitness zone in Reigate, and that's where I did my level 2 fitness instructing course. It took me a year, and obviously we had COVID, but now I'm currently on my level 3 personal trainer course, which hopefully should be completed by the end of the year. Now, I do set myself high standards in what I want to do. So going through my journey, you can see my weight has gone up and down many times. However, I'm currently at a point where I'm happy with myself, but also training's good. My strength is improving, and I'm looking the best I ever have. Now, my journey is just at the beginning, and so is yours. My goal is to help as many of you as I can, getting you the results you want. With all the lessons I've learned and the more knowledge I'm learning as time goes on, I just hope I can work with many of you out there, transforming your life, creating a better quality of life for you, but also working into a body you can be proud of. It's been a long road to get where I am today. It's been hard, it's been difficult. This year for certain has tested me more than I could imagine, but I'm excited to where it's going. And if you've watched this far, thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. A little bit of a story time.